Hello, back with another short video. Somebody might understand where I'm coming from, but what I want to talk about today is a taboo topic, and I haven't heard it too many times in the church, but it's very important, and it's regarding sex. It's regarding sex or intercourse. Not trying to burn nobody's ears up, but it belongs in marriage. Sex is a form of worship. Sex is a form of worship. God designed marriage. He designed sex to be pleasurable. If it's done natural, it should be done natural, not unnatural, but pleasurable. He designed it where if it's done right, the female, she get certain chemicals released and the male gets certain chemicals released, but it's to build a relationship in matrimony, holy. God, when you actually having sex, God, he witnesses it, the angels witness, and it's good if it's done the right way. Now, it can be done the wrong way, not done both, and you're going to get the same results physically, but if you're doing it outside of matrimony, holy matrimony, you're worshiping the devil, because that's fornication or adultery or bestiality or perversions. So it's not you worshiping, but you worshiping the wrong side. Some people choose to worship the wrong side. A lot of people, they don't care nothing about God or holy matrimony. This is what I wanted to say as far as men, especially as a young man. When you're young, you have more stamina, able to do things that you more than likely can't do when you get older. But if you're doing it the wrong way, every time you engage in sex outside of marriage, you're allowing the enemy to put things inside of your body, come against you with gluttony, high blood pressure. I mean, you're going to get these things if you don't eat right, but you give the enemy a legal right to destroy your body. And like your blood vessels, oxygen levels, eating greasy food, it affects your body, and you won't be able to perform, if you do get married, or if you marriage or in marriage. And this right here can lead to divorce or marital problem, or people going outside a marriage trying to get satisfied. So if you open the door in sin from experience, the enemy comes in to kill, steal, and destroy. And if you're a man and you can't perform, it's a good chance your wife will divorce you or go outside of the house to be satisfied. And that opens up a whole can of worms, and vice versa. If a woman, she don't have a libido, or she gained cervical cancer or fibroids or whatever, because she opened the door to sin, and a lot of times sin causes the unclean spirits to attack the body. The body gets attacked. That's just like drinking too much or too much sugar. All these things are ungodly, and it opens the door to the enemy attacking your body. Somebody always getting STDs and stuff like that. Eventually, it's the body gonna break down. As the body break down, then your relationships break down. So I just wanted to make this video. Sex is good, but it needs to be in holy matrimony. I can tell you honestly from experience, it's better in marriage. Even though marriage do come with a lot of issues, especially if you marry the wrong person, it's better. Then if both of y'all stand, out of the streets, you ain't got to worry about disease. You ain't got to worry about nobody accusing you of cheating or lying. See, that's why God, he established marriage, because when you do it the other way, it's a bunch of problems. A lot of men have a lot of side women. Then this woman find out about that woman. And it's to me, it's more than what it's worth. Because you don't know what might happen. Because you got to lie, cheat, deceive, and all that stuff. And it's not good. So just keep in mind, when a man and a woman is married, they doing things the right way, that's just a form of worship. That man and a woman come together like God say his children are his bride, and he is the bridegroom, and we are the church. So when he come back, he looking for a bride. He can, and our relationship marriage should mirror the relationship we have with God. The love we have. It's like the Bible tells a man should love his wife like Christ loved the church. He gave himself for it. I mean, your wife is part of you. Y'all one flesh. So the Bible says you're not going to treat your body bad. So if you're treating your wife bad, you're treating yourself bad. God looks at that. So just keep in mind that if you go outside, or you're married, or you're not married, you need to wait and stay celibate. Keep yourself sanctified and consecrated until God sends that right partner along, or you choose that right partner and do it the right way, because it keeps the enemy at bay. Even though you're going to be tempted, you're going to have things come in your mind. I mean, if you're a younger person, you might get, even older person, you get, an urge, but you got to control those urges. Ask God to help you control those urges until you find a wife or a husband. Because I'm telling you from experience, marriage is the best, and it keeps the enemy outside of your body, because God said all sins are outside of the body, but when you use your body to sin, the body itself, that's a different type of destruction. Fornication and adultery is a different type of destruction. You actually destroying your body. It said, how can a man take on hot coals into his bosom and not be burned? Get that, not be burned. So those unclean spirits can touch you in your sexual area. That's a lot of people walk around with herpes, HIV, because they're warts or syphilis or whatever else they got out here, because they open the door. Then as a man, after so many rounds of different things, then you can develop prostate cancer, or you can become gain erectile dysfunction, or become impotent because you open the door to the enemy. Same thing with females. They get cervical cancer or have to have hysterectomies. But a lot of it got to do with your diet also, how you take care of your body. No exercise, no drinking water, but just keep in mind the spiritual side. The enemy is always attacking relationships, especially in this area, because the enemy hates marriage. Marriage is reflective of God. So if the enemy can get a foothold in your home, it will destroy your marriage. And you'll have a side chick or some side dude in your face. So just read the scriptures, talks about marriage. And I think the book of Corinthians, Paul talks about it. God talks about marriage in a lot of different, scriptures. If you go back to Genesis, talking about Adam and Eve, he gave Eve as a helpmate. Sex is good produce children, pleasure, and it builds a better bond, you know what I'm saying, between the husband and the wife. So hopefully this helps somebody. Have a blessed day.